when we look at these milestones, we know that we can achieve this and we can do this in India. And to set the standards, it all happened when Chairman decided to first move back from the US and then to set up the Apollo hospitals in Chennai to make a difference in the lives of people in this part of the world. Today, we are proud that we treat patients from over 150 countries within our healthcare systems. But what is amazing today and what we're celebrating, and with these 6 presentations from our clinicians who really represent the global best in class of what is there in our country. And they have shown you that in every aspect of surgery, their robotic work, which really takes a lot of training, it takes a lot of concentration, focus and effort, and extreme sacrifice from their side, because they spend hours trying to get it right just because the patient outcomes are phenomenal. So thank you all doctors for being here and for your amazing presentation, without which we won't be celebrating the 6,000 cases. The kind of surgeries have spanned, as you saw, a little child, and we know that it's been done even on a 90-year-old. So the whole gamut of surgery makes a difference in small children and adults. And I think that has come only because the entire spectrum of what can be done in robotic surgery has happened. As we were talking, I was actually thanking Chairman, and I said, you pushed us to have this robotic program within the Apollo system. And he said, I would have liked to have started off with 5 robots, why just 1? And I think that has been because he could think 10 steps ahead about the possibilities, but it was also because there was this undying need to just do whatever's good and whatever's right for the patient. So while we celebrate these numbers, I think the numbers are the way we touch people's lives, and it's a mere number if we can't make better outcomes for people. I also want to say that, while we're saying 6,000 in Chennai, we've actually done almost 17,000 throughout the country. And that is one of the largest series in the world, and the Apollo team should really celebrate their achievements for doing it. And that comes from passion, from vision, from drive, and the pure need to do something better for humanity. And I would like to promise everyone here that we will continue to do it, because Chairman has so many more plans for what has to be done for Apollo. And more than anything else, if we can get it right, if we can make an example, because it's cost effective, our outcomes are phenomenal. You saw about infection rates, and you saw about how people get back. And everything happens at 1/10 of the cost. So we truly have a program which is not just world class, but which is the best in class in the world. And I think for that, today is definitely a day to celebrate. So thank you all for being here. And I promise you that, more and more we will do what we have to do for our country. Thank you.
My greetings for all of you. The media has made a significant impression the last 40 years. You told what Indian doctors are. You told the rest of the world what an Indian hospitals can do. And Apollo brought this for the first time. We started this so-called healthcare revolution 40 years ago. And today I'm proud to say that we are as good as any hospital anywhere in the world. I started because I'm a cardiologist. Patients could not afford to go abroad for their surgery because it's $50,000. Today, Apollo has done the largest number of heart surgeries, over 220,000 heart surgery. At what cost? Not $50,000. At 5,000 rupees cost. At a fraction of the cost. Similarly, in almost all surgeries now, today we talked about robotic surgery. We started late, but now already this Hospitals Chennai alone has done 60,000 surgeries. But what you must also compare is not number in healthcare. In healthcare, you must also say our outcomes are better, the patient experience is better, This is where when people come to Apollo, they forget the doctor, they forget all the technology that I have brought in, but what they remember the care and compassion that our doctors have given. This is where I think the four C's from day one, Apollo will recognize the four C's. Clinical excellence. That is, whatever we do, the outcomes should be better than the best centers in the world. And give them care and compassion because they come with a great distress. And that is a time when you need to give that care, compassion. And fortunately, there are two countries which are India can do, Italy can do in giving that care, compassion. You can't buy that for a douche mark or a dollar. And the fourth most important is uh, the cost benefits with the outcomes. For example, transplants were done the world's largest number of transplants. Heart, lung, liver, kidneys, pancreas, intestine, all the transplants were number one in the world. But our cost is not their cost. Our cost is 1/5 of the international cost. Same thing when I brought proton for this part of the world. There was no proton in England when India had the proton. There is no proton in Singapore or Australia anywhere. Ours is the first proton. But I didn't charge what they charge. In the UK, yes, they were charging $200,000. We charge $40,000. But this is where our aim from day one is to enable for people the affordability and the good care. And we kept the promise. I'm sure in the years to come, we'll do many more things. As I mentioned, it's not my dream. Today it is a truth. There are 74 Apollo hospitals. We'll start another 6, 7 hospitals in the next 2, 3 years. But there are another 300 good hospitals in the country. So it's not only serving the country, it is serving other nations. I'm very positive. The situation in other countries, there is shortage of doctors, shortage of nurses, shortage of staff. So they will all now look for India, and I'm sure India will become an important healthcare city in each of these reports. And that way, I think we'll be contributing not only for the nation's foreign exchange, but the nation's, the saying India is first. That prestige healthcare will bring for the country. What IT has done, much commendable. The IT has given jobs for over a significant number of people. I think this is what healthcare will do. Immediately they need 8 million people. By 1940s they need nearly 38 million. Who no other country can give. Only India can give that. So I think, with all your support, you've all supported us all this year. And in the international media, if they don't know uh, in US what they think is Indian healthcare is cheap because we are charging 25% of their cost. But they are not understood. Our outcomes are better. Our care, compassion for the patient care is far superior. So I'm happy. I started this 40 years ago. Little did I know that I can start a hospital. I was purely a physician, cardiologist, but the team made it. I selected the right team today on day one, and it's growing. From 150 beds today we are about 12,000 beds. And another 3 years we'll have another 6,000 beds. We got the proton for the first time. Yesterday in the board meeting, I said we'll put it in another 2 or 3 cities. Proton. So I think because this proton is full, and this is where I think I admire our doctors, our nurses, supporting staff, and more importantly, the manager. But with all of these, we are what we are because we have the best possible technology. If any technology comes, Apollo is the first one to bring that to the country. I told you the first CT was brought by Apollo. Today there are over 2,000 CT. First, the MRI we bought, there are a few hundreds of MRIs in the country. We got proton, and government also we have one proton center in Bombay. Now we will have 2 or 3 more centers in a short time. So adaptation of technology, and this is where I admire my team, our doctors. You know, if they want, they go for a little training and a newer technology. But today they are doing cross training. You know, Hyderabad if comes here for something special, or our people go to Hyderabad or Delhi or whatever. So we are able to cross. But if something newer comes in, because, for example, there are many things that is expected. There's going to be a major technological change, like flash therapy. If this comes, it's a great advantage to the patient. But we must be able to adapt it. All that I can promise is, Apollo will install. You know, we will not hesitate to invest in newer technology because every technology that we brought, it made a difference for the patient and for the nation.